Good afternoon and welcome to this week's issue of Print21, the weekly TV news bulletin for the printing industry from print21.com.au. My name is Wayne Robinson. This week's issue is sponsored by Ricoh, Imagine Change. News this week is led by the label industry, which has been doing well out of COVID. News is led by Labelmakers, set to acquire Rapid Labels, the Melbourne-based business, not the New South Wales Rapid Machinery, which is also in the labels industry. The deal is the biggest acquisition in the Labelmakers history, and is taking place, says Adam Bamford, Managing Director at Labelmakers, as the acquisition enables Labelmakers to move heavily into nutraceuticals with a full suite of solutions spanning labels and folding cartons. Labelmakers also gained serious production power with the Gallus Labelfire UV printer, HP Indigo and conventional flexo printing systems. Founded in 1982, Rapid has remained to this day 100% privately owned and managed business by Sean Kennan and Dave Power. Kennan will now retire, with Power remaining as General Manager at the company. An established supplier and printer of self-adhesive label products, Rapid Labels has built its customer base in FMCG, nutraceutical and pharmaceutical segments. Nutraceuticals being a boom industry sold by chemists like this one behind me, health food stores and online around the country. Two of the smaller commercial print businesses, Monet Print Services, Max Print Group, fell over this week. But one company that is leading the field is Impact International, tube maker and printer, which has just expanded its solar farm on the top of its Western Sydney factory. Impact is the only tube maker in the world to run with solar power. Owner Alex Lajovic tells Print21 that he's adding another 123 solar panels to the roof, with power generated now at 400 kilowatts, up from 290. That translates to an average of 1.5 megawatts a day. Solar power will become more popular in printing and manufacturing, and we're about to report on another company in Melbourne that's just putting in a solar roof. This week saw metal printer Jamestrong celebrate its 30th anniversary birthday in Taree, with MD Alex Cummings using the occasion to champion regional manufacturing. Events are back. We reported last week that Pack Print will run at the end of September. This week saw the Vespa Barbie back in Melbourne, 60 sign and display printers gathered for networking, some top tucker and the odd beer. Also in events, the Women in Print movement is hosting a series of industry breakfasts in May with a focus on mental health. It should be great sessions. Mental health, of course, is no longer in the shadows. There's no stigma attached to it. We all know through the great work being done by Man Anchor and others that we have to look after our mental health just as we look after our physical health and look out for those around us. That'll be a great sessions, Women in Print. Go to the print21.com.au website, click on the story, follow the links to register, and go there for all these stories and more in greater detail, and stories you won't read anywhere else. That's it for this week's issue of Print21. My name is Wayne Robinson, signing off. Thanks to our sponsor, Ricoh, Imagine Change.